Good morning, everyone. It's just about to go 9 a.m. in Asia, Southeast Asia, 9 a.m. Indochina time. And we're looking at the gold chart, XAU USD. As you know, if you follow me, I like to trade gold in the Asian Pacific market, which starts at 8 a.m. in Indochina time. And as you can see, I've made a yellow arrow here, and this is the 8 o'clock, the first candle, the first 15-minute candle. This is the M15, the 15-minute chart. And this yellow arrow here shows you the first candle with the opening of Singapore and Asian Pacific gold trading. And so this is when I like to start trading, between 8 and 10 a.m., these 2 hours. And you'll see we're getting just a lot of sideways movement. We had a big drop down when the market opened, and that's New Zealand, and then Australia, and then Tokyo. But I don't trade in the first hour or two. The first couple of hours, I don't trade. Just let the market settle down. And then this 8 o'clock candle, of course, for me, I wait. I don't do anything. I don't chase candles. Yeah, it's a big red candle, but I don't chase candles. What I was looking at, I have support here at 39.65, 39.66, right in that zone. And I was watching this, that it would come down to support and probably stop, and it did. Of course, it always does that. You know, it's going to respect your support and resistance lines, those zones. And it absolutely did that. Then in the next candle, it came right back up to where it started and then fell back down during that 15 minutes. So here we're looking at the 8:45 candle. It looks like we're getting a move up now. I still have not taken a trade today. You know, it's very difficult to make trade in this sideways consolidation that you've got here. You've got right between here and right between here. Very difficult to make any kind of a trade in sideways movement. So I'm looking for a trend. As you know, I'm a trend line trader, and I'm looking for, this is the 8:45 candle, so I have to wait till that candle finishes. It's got another 2 minutes. If that candle breaks and closes above this trend line, then for me, that's an indication that the move has turned bullish, the momentum is bullish, and I would be looking to take a trade here. But at 9 o'clock, right on the hour, I'll have to wait and for the next candle to close and finish. So let's just see what it does. Just I'm waiting for the price to tell me what it's doing. You know, this is called price action trading. Okay. So I'm just sitting on my hands waiting and seeing what the price will do. And this is the big part of being a trader. It's boring actually. Just waiting. You know, don't chase candles. When I saw this moving up here, I could have chased that, but you know, it might respect this trend line and then start to come back down, and then I'm stuck in a losing trade. So while we're waiting for that one, I have another 1 minute. I'll jump over and look at the calendar, and that is forexfactory.com. And I believe you can see that now. That notice that we got there was the break of the trend line. I have an alert on the trend line. And there's no U.S. news today, no high impact news forecast for today on the U.S. economy. Everything is on the pound, mostly on the pound, the GBP. And they will announce whether or not they're going to raise or lower the interest rate. And it's projected that the interest rate will stay the same on the pound. So be watching for that. That's 7 p.m. Indochina time. Check Forex Factory for your local time. And then that's all there is. On the Canadian economy, a little bit later, this will be in the US session. The Bank of Canada governor is going to be speaking. So not really much if you unless you trade the pound, the U.S. pound, the uh, pound odd, pound CAD, pound euro, whatever you trade with a pound, you want to be watching that news. So I'll go back to my gold chart here. I believe you can see that now. Yeah. And it's coming down. Okay, it's respecting that trend line. I did have an alert when it hit that trend line and just touched a little bit above it. You can see the pin bar just a little bit above it, but look what it's doing. It's coming back down. So if I had chased this candle and took a long trade, I would start to be in a losing trade now because it's reversing. It's coming back down. So now my strategy is I'm looking for a break of the trend line. That's my strategy. I'm a trend line trader. So I'm looking for a break of the trend line. I haven't seen that yet. So there's no trade set up yet. No action to be taken. Just to wait. So, this next hour is my trading time. It's already been 1 hour and I don't have a trade yet. So this next hour, I might not take a trade, and that's okay. Then I'll come back later in the day and look at the London session and see if there's a good trade set up. But so far, now this is pulling back. It might go ahead and reverse here. It's only a couple of minutes into the hour. It might get some momentum here and break above that trend line. I'll wait till the 9 o'clock candle finishes. That'll be 9:15. I have to wait for that 15-minute candle to close, and then I would go long. And it looks like it might do that from what we're seeing here now. Yeah, okay, it's broke above the trend line. Good indication that we're going to continue the move up. It's bounced off of the support line, making its way up, which is kind of normal at 9 o'clock. Sometimes you do get that reversal. And where's our next resistance? Is way up there. That would be a good long trade. That 4,003 is the next resistance level. 4,003. But I'm not going to do anything yet. I'm not going to chase this candle. It's a big green candle. Yeah, I know. But so many times before that candle closes, it can come back down below that trend line. If you get burned enough times, you will learn to sit on your hands and wait for the market to show you what it's going to do. And look at that. See, if I had chased that candle, now I'm already in a losing trade. So patience is the key to success in trading, definitely. Don't let the market play with your emotions. If I took this trade now, that would be strictly an emotional trade. This is not according to my strategy. I have to wait for this candle to finish, the 15-minute candle. So overall, what's the big picture? Well, the big picture is on the daily chart and the 4-hour chart, gold is bearish. So we expect to see lower prices, but there is a lot of uncertainty in the markets right now because of the way things are. Gold can go either way. We've been seeing this consolidation, all this sideways movement all this week, and there's a lot of uncertainty in the market. So gold can, once it breaks out of this consolidation, then we can see higher prices or possibly lower prices. But on the big picture, the day chart and the 4-hour chart, gold is bearish. So we could potentially see lower prices. But we got all these problems in the US. What a big mess they have over there with the government shut down longer than it's ever been in history, thanks to Trumpty Dumpty and his minions. Look at this. See? You see what I'm telling you? If I chase that green candle, because, big green candle is going up. No, it's not going up. It's coming back down. I would be in a losing trade right now. And remember that on the news side, the high impact news, we have the non-farm payrolls. That's tomorrow, first Friday of every month. And that's always a big mover and shaker. So that could have some indication of which way this breakout is going to happen, if it does happen. And it might, but that news is tentative because of the government shutdown. They might not release the non-farm payroll high impact news. We just have to wait and see. Let me just flip over to Bitcoin. I know a lot of you trade Bitcoin. I don't trade Bitcoin. I buy Bitcoin on a regular basis. Dollar cost averaging. We'll just look at the 4-hour chart. I prefer to look at the big picture on the Bitcoin. And we've been seeing a big bearish move with Bitcoin. Look at this where it's trading now. It's bounced off of this strong support here, of course, 100,000, very strong psychological number for Bitcoin, 100,000. But it looks like it's trying to make a move back up since, Tuesday, Wednesday, now coming down a little bit, but it's trying to get back up to 105,000 and then possibly to higher prices. So it's a good time to buy Bitcoin right now because we've been at 125,000, something in that range. I forget what the all-time high was. Maybe up here. No, it's even further back than that, way back here. And it was 125,700 was the all-time high. So we will get back up there with Bitcoin. It will. Gradually, we don't know when. Okay. But if you buy Bitcoin on DCA, dollar cost averaging, now is a good time to buy at these low prices. But if you're a trader, you might want to wait and see if it's going to test this 100,000 again before it starts to break above and move to higher prices. Or you can wait till it breaks above 105,000. That's the next resistance level, and then see if it moves up. Okay, back to our gold chart and back to the 15-minute chart. This is the time frame that I use for trading. And this 9 o'clock candle, it's just now 9:08. Got another 7 minutes to see if this is going to close above this trend line and head for higher prices. We'll just wait and see. Okay, that's my gold analysis, my look at Bitcoin. I hope you have a good trading day wherever you are. If you're watching on Facebook, please like and share. I do appreciate that. And if you're watching on YouTube, leave any comments or questions. Let me know if you're trading gold. Are you bearish or bullish? What are you doing with gold? What time frame do you trade on? What is your outlook? Share that with me. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, you'd like me to look at another currency pair, I'll be happy to do that as well. We'll just quickly look at the DXY before I close out. DXY starting to come down now. We did reach a high yesterday, a recent high. Okay, it's been making a move up. Yeah, there's been some retracement. It's not going crazy high, but now starting to come down. And with this drop in the U.S. dollar today, what we're seeing, that gives gold a freeway to start moving to higher prices. And it looks like it wants to close above my trend line. So this is I might just take some action here at 9:15, another 6 minutes. Let this candle close, and then I will go long on gold and put my stop loss below, just below this support. Put my stop loss just below support, maybe at 39.64. And then put my take profit at the first resistance level, 4,003. Okay, I hope that analysis helps you a little bit. Wherever you are in the world, have a great day of trading. And I'm here every day, Monday to Friday, same time, Asian Pacific time. And if you want, I'll do a US session analysis, but let me know in the comments. Okay, see you again tomorrow.